It is often said that you don't know who your real friends are until you're going through a divorce or you're going to jail or something real difficult comes down the line. That's when you find out who your friends are. And what you find, or what I have found, is that if you have one friend, one true friend in life, you're lucky. I've known people that, like, for example, my mother had a friend for damn near 40 years. And it ended, over the most stupidest thing, over another family member. And when my mother's husband died, after nearly 30 years of marriage, 33 years of marriage, the friend, or former friend, did not even have the decency to call my mother to extend her condolences or show at the funeral to offer support. She couldn't get past her own pride of, admitting that she was wrong, or if my mother was wrong, to at least come and say, look, we need to talk, whatever. Now, my mother didn't pick up the phone to call the woman either, but my mother was, I have to take to my mother's defense because she was in grief. Her husband had died, which was my stepfather, after years of marriage. My mother needed all the support that she could have gotten. But to me, to know that somebody could be so cold and, unfeeling to not even send a sympathy card, well, my mother was shown just what this woman was. I've been shown. I think everybody's been shown something about friends, friendship, family, collegial relationships, in work and things like that. But true friends are hard to find. I've had friends where, they've done a lot of kind things for me, and I've likewise done kind things for them. Went out of my way, they went out of their way. But a lot of times, with friendships, people outgrow each other and they lose the connection that they once had. Now, the case with my mother and her friend, most thought that they would have been friends for life. And it was sad the way that friendship ended and how it ended. It was the most stupid, ridiculous circumstance, but it also, that little test really showed the true lack of strength. It was assumed that there was such a strength there, but really revealed the weakness of the friendship. And so I've learned for myself the same thing about, a couple of people. And, pardon me, a little shadow. It's hard, A lot of times, people outgrow each other, especially if you meet young. Some people stay friends from childhood all the way, years into late adulthood, while other people, come into our lives and they leave our lives. They're in our lives for a time and then they go on their way. Some people keep in touch and some don't, So people are placed in our lives for a reason and for a time, while other people are meant to be in our lives for a lifetime or damn near. But the concept of, having one true friend, and I mean one true friend, that's hard. That is hard. It is so easy to say, well, I know who my true friends are, or you've been a real good friend to me. Really, you really got to scratch the surface and look beyond and see, really, not to dig and find faults within the friendship if the friendship is good. If the friendship is good, it's good. If it's solid, it's solid. If it's not broke, don't fix it. But for me personally, my slate is clean. everything I have been shown has been shown to me for the betterment of the remainder of my life. The people that are in my life today are in my life that care about me, that mean me well, that want the best for me. The people that were in my life, some wanted the best for me, but didn't know how to be there for me or didn't know how to be a real friend, had their own issues, you know. Not to say that I didn't have my own issues then too, because, you know, I was going through changes. I had gone through changes throughout my own life, you know, and didn't always respond in a positive way. So, you know, it's a trifold situation, quite honestly. But what I know is that everything that I have been shown and everything that, you know, has happened has brought me to where I'm at. And I feel like I have a chance to be whatever it is I want to be, and have a chance to have, you know, to find the friends, to have the people that I want in my life. People are in our lives by choice. We choose, you know, to take a chance with somebody and say, hey, I'm going to allow this person into my life. I'm going to take a chance. It's the only way you're going to find out, you know, if somebody's worthy of friendship or worthy of partnership, marriage, whatever. If you don't ever take a risk, you never know, and you may cheat yourself out of something. So, you know, just because you get hurt doesn't mean that you deny yourself, because then the only person that you hurt is yourself. And, you know, this is just, you know, in part what I've learned. I mean, I've learned a lot, and it's, you know, too much for this video, you know, for me to keep going on and on about. But for those, you know, that have hurt me, I thank you, because you've shown me that you weren't true, or that, you know, the friendship was no longer meant to be, and to live a lie is not where I want to be. I would rather live in truth and live harmoniously among other people than live in drama and theatrics. So I thank you for opening my eyes wide. And to those that have come into my life and that have shown me the other side, the genuine, you know, being genuine and authenticity of your love and concern, I thank you, because you've shown me that kind people exist, and that not everybody's on the same page, you know. It is a very individualized thing, and every friendship is different. So, you know, good or bad, for the good and the bad people that have come in and out of my life, and for the people that were good and bad mixed, all of you, I thank you, because in every circumstance, you've given me something, and I've walked away with something, knowledge and insight and a better understanding of what I will tolerate, and, you know, the boundaries that I have established as a result. So, you know, I've taken away a lot from every experience, every friendship, every relationship that I've had.